And hello, everyone. Welcome to a special stream that I'm doing this afternoon. I'm going to share an update with you about my channel, this YouTube channel, where I'm going to go with it in the near future. BDF Keith, welcome in. And I see Mike Wheeler was in here earlier. Thank you for watching the replay. Hope your trip to the store is productive. I might be going to the store later. I might go tomorrow on my way home from work. But Keith, I hope you are having a great day. I'm having a pretty good day, working on doing some tidying up in here. After I finish the stream, I'm going to be taking down Christmas. So it is January the 3rd, and Christmas is over. But I thought I would leave it up for this stream just for kicks. So anyway, Happy New Year on that note. Happy New Year. Hope your 2022 is going gobble-tastically so far. Mine's going pretty good. Had a pretty quiet weekend, ringing it in. I worked both Friday and then yesterday also. And then this week I am looking forward to, I'll be heading down to Disney, getting my Pixie Dust pass. It's the 1-level pass that they did not pause sales of for the holidays. So I am getting, and it's the pass that I was saving up to get anyway. So it's not like I'm settling for less. It's this just works perfect with my plans that they are still selling the pass that I wanted. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and talk about what I am on here live to talk about, but give me a second. I am going to do something to the unknown. I should be live here. I'm going to turn my volume down. So, give me 1 second. Here we go. Okay. We are going to take care of that little bug in the rug. First of all, I would like to thank everyone who has watched and subscribed and supporting of this channel. I was an exciting step. This channel has been on for, I started this channel officially last May, and I was excited to give it a go. And I since then I've been doing various different kinds of streams. I've actually kind of dipped my toes into about all the different things you can do on YouTube. I've done live streams at home. I've taken my streams mobile. I've done shorts. I've tried my hand out at putting edited videos together. Along the way, I have uploaded raw footage. I have about all the things. I've even done some uploading of my podcasts to YouTube. So I've even kind of dipped my toes into all the things that you can do on YouTube. I haven't, and I have still kind of feeling out what I want this YouTube channel to be, or if I want it to be. I Before I started the channel, I still have my podcast, The Dean Report, that I was doing regularly, weekly. And then the opportunity arose, and the idea came for me to start doing a weekly little live stream. And I started that on Instagram. I did an Instagram live on Thursday nights, and where I would come on, kind of a little chit chat for a little while, and that was fun. And all the while, I was still watching YouTube, but I wasn't sure I wanted to quite go into YouTube. So eventually, I did get to the point where I decided, okay, let's start this YouTube thing. I set up the channel, got into using StreamYard here. You see on the corner here, StreamYard, great platform, easy to understand. And so May of last year, of 2021, I officially started, after a couple test runs, finding out that trolls and bots are a thing. As you see, you may have noticed in the chat, this guy here, Stephen King, that just showed up a minute ago. They are a thing. And so I established mods. Mike Wheeler, that you see up in the chat there, is one of my mods. And I've got 4 moderators on the channel that I absolutely completely happy with my choices in that regard, and I would have it be no other way. Yeah, so I started doing streams. I had a longer hour-long stream that in the middle of, I would do Once Upon a Turkey Leg. Well, at that time, I didn't call it that. At the time, it was just reading a bedtime story, reading a story to sort of help. It was a segment within the context of a larger stream. And so with time, I was getting weary of the full hour stream, and I decided to cut that off. But within a couple weeks, I quickly realized that, okay, I don't like that whole hour, doing a whole hour stream, but the one thing I did like doing was the story. And so that's where Once Upon a Turkey Leg launched. And so I'm still doing that weekly. Over Christmas, I did it twice weekly, 2 stories a week. Hi, Tina. And so with the YouTube live stream, I've been still looking at my podcasts. I've been kind of struggling with doing the podcasts and YouTube. And so anyway, that's kind of a roundabout way of coming around to where I am today with what exactly is going to be the future for me, for my podcasts, and this channel, and my creative journey. Just kind of looking at it. It's all very, thinking about what is YouTube for me going to look like? What are the podcasts going to look like for me? Because I started the Once Upon a Turkey Leg podcast as a podcast, as well as the YouTube streams, as well as the Dean Report, my main podcast, which is sort of been relatively dormant. I did a Christmas countdown series, or I tried to, until the app stopped working for me kind of the week before Christmas. But anyway, where I am right now is I'm going to be taking a 1-month sabbatical from all things creatively. I'm not going to be doing YouTube, no Once Upon a Turkey Leg for the month of January. There's going to be no other live streams. This live stream's probably going to be the only one I do in January. No other videos, no hiking videos. The exception though is because I am going to Disney to get a pass. I will be sharing some shorts. The shorts I have fallen in love with. Generally I've got a lot of views on my shorts. But I'm going to be doing some shorts of anything that I'm going to try to give you at least one short a week, especially of Disney. When I go to Disney this week, I'll try to get a couple shorts. I have a couple of shorts, to give, to people following the channel throughout the month of January. That's a very easy thing to do. So that will be continuing for the month of January, while I both look at my creative options, what I'm going to be doing in the future. That's what I'm going to do in January. Then in February, my Thursday nights, Once Upon a Turkey Leg, the stories will return. That will be on the 3rd of February. And then the week after that, I should be bringing back my Once Upon a Turkey Leg podcast. And in the meantime, I'm going to be kind of focusing what I want to do on the Dean Report podcast. It's going to be weekly episodes, and it'll be kind of what I originally intended it to be, kind of a mix match of subjects, keeping things on a positive and friendly beat. I will probably work in one episode a month to be focused on recapping Disney news and, talking about all things Disney. And then the rest of the month, the other 3 or 4 weeks, depending on which month we're in, there'll be like other things. Like I want to focus on one podcast idea I had was looking at good news, positive news, feel good stories, people doing good deeds for others, people, overcoming adversity, people with disabilities. One little I'm going to make up a word here, a sub focus, a specific focus on people that are on the autism scale, that are stories that they, involving autistic individuals. And so that podcast, I didn't end up going really anywhere with. I did 1 or 2 episodes, and then I deleted that podcast channel, but I still wanted to do that idea. So I'm going to be bringing that in. And so it's going to be that content, the Disney, at least once a month. But one thing that I mentioned this a few minutes ago, that I discovered is that for individuals that maybe aren't into actual podcasts, I discovered a way that I can upload these episodes onto my podcast. But there's a website, a platform that you can use, you can connect your podcast channel to, and you can create a video form of the podcast episode and upload it onto YouTube. So I've done that with a couple already, just as tests. And so I think I like that idea. And so for the Dean Report, when it comes back in February, the Dean Report will be coming to the Turkey Lakester YouTube channel. So that will be a lot of fun. I'm also going to consider seriously putting the Once Upon a Turkey Leg podcast onto the YouTube channel, but I don't think I'll do that because I'm still going to be doing the live stream every week. So the other thing I'm probably not going to be doing is reading the same story on the podcast episode as I do on stream. They'll both kind of be their own, even though they share the same names and the same concept. There's still kind of be in it, what's the word? An exclusivity. They'll be exclusive between one another, if you get my drift. The stories that I do on the podcast won't necessarily be the ones on the YouTube channel. The ones on the YouTube channel tend to be I was trying to think. I had a whole box. I got a bunch of new stories that I want to do for the live stream, and I don't have them handy. But anyway, the stories that I read on the live stream for stories, they're like picture stories where there's a picture and then I read it. The stories on the podcast channel, I may start to do some like chapter books, kids. I will really want to do at least 1 or 2 of the Chronicles of Narnia. I might start with The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, which is a really popular one. On there, read a chapter, an episode on there, but because it's a chapter book and it's on that actually I might bring it over to the YouTube. But if I read like a shorter, like a picture book, so I got to work that out. But that's pretty much what I'm thinking as far as Once Upon a Turkey Leg. That's probably going to be my only live stream. that I do that, and then putting podcast episodes up on here. So that's what I'm thinking. So that'll come back February, the week of, Monday, February the 7th, that week. I'll be bringing back my podcasts, the Dean Report and the Once Upon a Turkey Leg. But that first Thursday, the 3rd, will be the first Once Upon a Turkey Leg live stream. And then from there, I'm still going to be feeling this out. This is a journey. I've always referred to this as my YouTube journey. And part of that is deciding, okay, what is working? What do I not want to do? Part of my journey is looking at my podcasting, because I in some ways I prefer the podcasting platform, because I don't have to worry about the lighting. I don't have to worry about looking pretty, although I get that pretty right. But that's one reason I am so thrilled that I found that way to put my podcasts up on YouTube. And so that's kind of a way to, still have a YouTube channel, but also do the podcasting, doing the podcast on the YouTube channel. So I'll look forward to giving that a go in February. So that's what the future is going to be. So I will be around. I will be in YouTube live streams, in chats still for January. I'll still be chatting on the channels, but there just won't be much happening on this YouTube channel until February, except for the random YouTube shorts. Keep an eye out for those from Disney and otherwise. If I go hiking and I have a good view, a good something pretty and relaxing, some Florida nature, I'll share that to the channel. And so that's basically what I wanted to cover with this live stream. Chuck says hi. Hi, Chuck. Yes, I will miss bringing it live. That's the one. I will miss bringing the stories too, which is why it's coming back, which is why I'm not discontinuing that, because I enjoy it and people enjoy it, so it's gonna still be a thing. So anyway, with that, so Tina, oh boy, I do need to address this because this is a channel update. I do need to say officially, George, if anyone's watching, you don't know who George is. I have put several shorts. Actually, I had one short of George that got, I think, 1.4K views here on the channel. That was my most viewed item here on YouTube. But anyway, George is a rooster that started coming into our neighborhood, I want to say sometime over the summer. But we've had, where I live, the city of Oviedo, Florida, is one of the many cities that there is a population of wild roosters, chickens, roosters. And for the longest time, we didn't have any like right in our neighborhood, but there are some not too far from our house in kind of the old downtown Oviedo area. So like a couple years ago, we actually started seeing some chickens, some roosters. They started making their way down our street a little bit. But over the summer, we got this one rooster that started making his way to our street, to our front yard. And I started taking videos first. I don't think I actually uploaded or shared any like right away. But once I did, pretty soon after that, I named him George. I started calling him George. I loved seeing him. He came through at least once a week. So he became a thing on Instagram, on here on YouTube. I put up several shorts. I even went so far as to create a YouTube channel for George. He only has like 3 or 4 videos up there. So to get back to answering your question, your statement or question, Tina, I have to report I have not seen George or heard from him since the beginning of November. That's all that I can tell you for sure. I don't know, before that point, when he was coming, I don't know where he went. I don't know where he lived. I don't know who he hung out with. I can tell you there have been reports of natural predators in the area, such as hawks, bears, coyotes, wolves, not to mention the human side of things, because this is a growing suburban area, and there's lots of traffic, cars, trucks, and what have you. So I don't know what did happen to George, where he went. I don't know if he just relocated. I am hoping that's the case, although I am really missing seeing him. So if George resurfaces, I will definitely be sharing it on the channel, on Instagram. But as it stands now, George has... I hope so, Tina. That is one thing that happened in November, is that we had a chilly for Florida, a chilly November. That is the one thing that I do notice that happened around that time. So maybe the cold got him. I don't know. I don't know anything for sure, except that I have not seen him since right there at the beginning of November. But yes, I'm going to hope that he's off playing with friends. There's a lot of roosters that hang out in the kind of the old downtown Oviedo area. That's not too far from our house. I was down there the other day. I kind of visited some of the roosters, listening for George's unique cockle-doodle-doo. And I heard several different cockle-doodle-doos, but they were not George. I would have recognized George. But I have put all of George's videos into a playlist here on YouTube, so you can go back and relive the George moments. But I am going to hope and pray that we do see George again. Or maybe we'll get other birds, other roosters and chickens or chickens that make their way to our street. So with that, I took a few minutes to kind of talk about George, but he was a beautiful bird. You'll see that if you haven't seen the video, any videos. I loved seeing him. I even went so far as to go order and buy, bags of chicken, feed. I still have about a full bag. I had just started a brand new bag of the food when and he's not here anymore, so I don't really have much anything I can do with the food except maybe take it downtown and give it to the roosters. But there's kind of other businesses there, so I don't know if they have any. They might have some rules or something, but anyway, I'll figure that out with time, or I'll save it maybe in case George comes back. But anyway, that's that about George. So anyway, that is pretty much the stream today. As I mentioned, I am going to Disney this week, Wednesday. My plan is to go to Disney Springs to purchase my pass, and then I will be heading over to Epcot for at least a couple hours, because it'll take at least that long to head around the World Showcase, to get to the American Adventure, to get to the old Fife and Drum, to get a turkey leg. So that's going to be a huge highlight for Wednesday. So there may be some shorts. There may be an Instagram live. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, I might pop live somewhere in the middle of the day, early afternoon, for an Instagram live of eating turkey, or maybe a view across the lake, trying to avoid those barges that don't. Well, I won't get into that. But anyway, yes, turkey leg. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Thank you everyone for coming. Tina and Chuck, Keith BDF, Mike Wheeler, and anyone watching that has not chatted, anyone watching the replay, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for watching, subscribing. Thank you to my mods, Tina, Mike, Dawn, and Stacy, my Gobble Squad, for being my Gobble Squad and helping keep my channel Gobble-tastic. And I look forward to continuing the channel in February. So have a great January, everybody. I'll see you in the YouTube chats and Instagram. I'll still be active on Instagram. So everyone have an awesome Monday and an awesome January and a Gobble-tastic January. And Noah, hey, I'm just wrapping up. Good to see you. Happy belated birthday. Noah just had a birthday. But anyway, thanks for coming, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Do 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 do.